LeechChess.org. International Master William Paschall doing a simul on LeechChess, streaming on Twitch as Slaggy. Excuse me while I add a new window capture here. For some reason, the OBS software doesn't like it when I start a simul window. I have to restart every time. It's cool. Say like that, resize it, bring back our video device, and we'll be good to go. So that looks good. Maybe move it over a tad. Welcome guys, welcome to the Twitch stream. We're playing a 30-40 simul on LeechChess, standard chess of course, and welcome everybody. I should say hi in the chat room. Welcome to the Twitch chat if you're watching the stream here. I'm International Master William Paschall. We're streaming from Budapest, Hungary. This will be our last simul from Budapest for quite a while. Next week I'm moving to the US for 2 months. Guitar player Brad, Gladys Troll. Don't fear guys. Let me accept these players. Don't fear guys, we will continue streaming from the US at a different time. Something more North American friendly. So it's going to hurt the European players a bit, but that's fair. You guys get to have a convenient time 10 months out of the year. What's up, Gladys Troll, guitar player? Guitar players in the simul here. Gladys Troll is Saddest Troll in the simul here. Saddest Troll and I have a correspondence 960 game going on where he was taking forever to make his move. I was afraid he was missing or something. You're one of the top 4. Morphe, Tal, Fisher, Jan, Touch the Sun, Jedi Knight, Guitar Player, Lonely Wolf, Azim, Mizar, Don't Read This, and Saddest Troll. Alright guys, yeah, it's not like a Blitz arena. Top 4 is not based on performance. So anyway guys, I will keep you posted as to new streaming times. This week I'm still going to stream normal time, 10 a.m. CET, at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for sure. So I'll let you know either in Twitch info, Twitch channel, or my Sparklor's forum here on LeechChess.org. Meitner, Royal Python, 2 tough players right there. That raises the average. Solid experts. We've got 13 players, room for 7 more, guys. So let's get it started. What's that? Ria, Hungaria. Jan Touch the Sun says, Martin, I will remember your name from now. Bunch of good players. 2300, 2288, 2144. Average here is like really strong. Nobody's under 18. Nobody's under 1805. You guys don't have to be A players, as we say in the US. 1800 to 2000, yeah, is Jedi Knight noted it. 1800 to 2000 to 1999 is considered a Class A player in the US Chess Federation. It's pretty solid, man. It's just a step below quote unquote candidate master. Everyone's solid here. And then we've got another one, Jerzasti. I don't think I've played him. 2100. So check to the king. Good afternoon. Welcome Python. Guys, it's gonna fill up quickly. We've got 14 players. The Arsenic simul. I like it, sounds poisonous. Look at this. Nam 2006. Demi Supape, who's 1890. So 16 players, no players under 1800. We are discriminating against low-rated players. Not really, it just happened that way. Satistroll, why do you say Ria Hungaria? The Hungarian team is temporarily on top of the Group F division of the European Soccer Championship, but we have to play Portugal, so I'm not sure. Check to the king. I would love to play against you, but I don't want to get wrecked. Well, a lot of players think that playing stronger players is the way to improve. So it's You got nothing to lose, man, but your ego. El Baraguzzi barely makes the cut with 1803. And then Steve Heyman with 1704. Good for Steve. Like, he's not afraid. I've got 2377 at the moment. I think my classical rating is like my Elo FIDE rating. That's kind of scary. Check that out. That's so weird. My actual classical rating is my live FIDE rating. At this moment, 2377. I feel like I'm a little underrated. I should be over 24. I was over 24, but I played a few provisionals that were kind of sketchy. I'm not going to do that anymore. Alright, I'm Stuck and Ziltoid are going to close it out, guys. We're going to start the simul now with 20 players. I'm starting up right away. I don't want to get in that situation where there's like 2 guys waiting for a game and I have to like accept them both. Alright, we're going to play a lot of D4. Guys, in the past, I'm sorry there's no late joiners. Like on Internet Chess Club, I'm not a big fan of Internet Chess Club at the moment, but that is a nice feature of the simuls there that you can late join. I'm sure that Lee Chess will add that in later. Kyrgios, I think the one game I lost to Kyrgios was actually a King's Indian. Against Ziltoid, I'm playing C5. No, Steve. Steve inspiring. Dragon Phoenix Slayer. Now, I'm glad for these guys that are going at it with 1700. I mean, 1700 is like well above the average. So, I mean, it's really no question the 1700 shouldn't be afraid to play. And 1400 is probably like around average. I mean, everybody should be given a chance. Morphetal Fischer, what am I going to do against you? Our usual C5. I don't want to play the same thing every single game, so I'm going to mix in some Caro Cons against maybe even an E4, E5 game. Knight F3, C5 against Meitner. But I'm trying to play D4 more with white, rather than just like Knight F3 and Lee Chess is inflated. I don't know, man. I mean, it may be inflated in Bullet Chess and Blitz, but I don't think that it's inflated in Classical. Knight F3, Knight F6. It might be inflated if you played only like 20 games or something, but I don't think there's that much inflation in the slower time controls. Jedi Knight, do I know you? You're not related to the Jedi, are you? Jerzasti was right. I haven't played this player before. Let's mix it up a little bit, though. I don't want to be boring and play like the same opening every single game. Usually a guy who hosts a simul has white pieces on all the boards. Morphetal Fischer, that's 100% correct, man. That's the traditional approach, but it's more fun. I like to do the mixed colors. So Steve Heyman is playing D4. Let's mix in a little bit something else, a little E6. Yeah, chess.com is another story. Totally different kind of rating system there. Royal Python, Sparkle Horse. I'm white against Royal Python. Well, let's go with D4. Everybody who plays the Slav is still going to get a Slav no matter what I do. I could play E4, maybe on a couple boards. Here against Mizar, I'm going to mix in a Scandi. Speaking of Scandi, I did. I didn't know what you were talking about at first. It took me a while. I think you subconsciously made me play the Scandinavian. Don't read this. Throw in an E4. What do we have to lose, guys? Mixing in some new openings. Against Lonely Wolf. Haven't played Knight F3 any games. You're pretty sure they used the Glico system, dude. But something is weird. The chess.com ratings do seem... Maybe they're not deflated. I don't know. Azili Soitari, I want to play a little G6. Which I need to play more often. Jerzasti, it's in English. Could play the Rachmanov system with Knight F3 if I wanted to there. Jan touched the sun. We did play a draw at some point. Oh, dude, why is your classical rating so much higher than your Blitz and your Bullet? Damn, dude, you're 2341 in classical, but like, that's a scary classical rating. All right, let's see what's up here. Queen's Gambit. Justice Spot is 2700, dude, based on 20 games, but he's selectively chosen his opponents. I mean, he's been very careful about his rating, dude. If he just randomly played everybody like me, I don't mean to take away from him. I like him, but I really don't think he would be 2700 if he just randomly played anybody who challenged him. E takes d5, knight f6 against Mizar, and Justice Bot's it's based on 20 games, dude, or something like that. Plays 100 games, it's gonna go down. D4, D5. The other thing about, you can selectively choose your opponents. If I really went out of my way to find soft opponents, I could get my classical rating up to 2700 probably. But, you'd like study like who was overrated and play just those opponents. I mean, you could do it. Don't read this with the Scandinavian himself. Alright, now I remember why I don't like playing d4, or rather knight f3. Facing the King's Indian, I can't play the Zamish variation. Is your elo higher than your Lee chess rating? Asked Kazadre. Kazadre, I was just mentioning that my live elo is like exactly the same. Ironically, it's exactly the same as my current standard rating on Lee chess, which is 2377. But I do feel it's a little bit lower than it should be. I should be over 24. But I've not played that much lately, so I think I might get back there soon. Knight f3. Morphy Fischer is a tough opponent for me. Lonely Wolf, also solid. Let's play a little g3, King's Indian attack. So, I think it's just pure coincidence, though. But I think the standard ratings are at least relatively close, to where they should be. Guys, I'm going to chat quite a bit here in the beginning, but 20 players. When we start getting a little bit lower on time, I'm going to kind of cut down on my... I'm going to cut down on this chatting. Mizar. Saji, you don't read this. What do you think my FIDE would be? Well, I mean, I think that it should be around 100 points, give or take, what your standard rating is. I mean, on Lee chess, probably. I don't think there's that much deviation. Around 1900? Would that sound about right? Between 1800 and 2000? I mean... Don't read this. We played 7 or 8 games, maybe. I can't really, I don't know you that well to say for sure. But, I mean, some people are stronger at Blitz. Some people are stronger at longer time controls. All right. 1125, Morphy Fischer says. I love it. My first rating was 1272. I still remember that. Based on 6 games or something. Lonely Wolf with the Fianchetto. King's Indian attack and knight f3. I'm trying to move toward playing d4 a little bit. More than just flank openings. Jan Touch the Sun, our highest rated opponent, so I'm going to play pretty seriously against him. I'm going to experiment. We've got Mizar taking on d5. A common variation you do face sometimes when you play the Scandinavian. What am I doing? Making the same move twice now? It didn't take last time. Do it again. Okay, against Saddest Troll there, I'm not going to play the Bogo Indian. I played that to death lately. You think you can only get good at a young age? No. I mean, I don't think so. I know people who like started chess when they're like beyond 20 and become masters. Azim Lee Soitari plays c5. Little Benoni action. But, I mean, I guess we slow down a little bit, but it's usually more about responsibilities. Guitar player, bruh. Okay. I don't think it's like age that stops us usually. It's just like our responsibilities in life. Steve Heyman. Gotta play the Nimzo here. That's not my philosophy, that age. Dude, believe me, I still think I can become a GM, and I'm middle-aged, well into my middle age now. Not giving away anything specific. Alright. Focusing on a lot of Queen's Gambits, man. It's starting to get on my nerves. Well, it's a kid's mind absorbs a bit. Yeah, maybe. You could argue that an adult's mind is maybe more organized or something, but I think that adults are just distracted, you know, more than kids are. They've got other things on their mind, you know, when they're like 20 years old and trying to learn chess. They're like thinking about their family and their job half the time. If they could completely focus like a kid, they probably could learn almost as fast. Here, I'm not sure what to do. Maybe e5. Never really liked that. Let's go with bishop g4. See, you're moving fast today. Am I moving fast today? I don't know. I don't know how much slower I can move. I mean, I can't afford to go slow in the simul at all, Lonely Wolf. Against your Zasti, he's got the reverse dragon going on. Jan Touch the Sun, I think, is the highest rated opponent here. Against Don't Read This. This has become a real trend lately. This Queen D8 Scando. I'm trying to remember what the old books used to say about this. I know some people have written some books about this opening in recent history. Try something different here. Bishop e3. So Kyrgios, I think you played the game with h3 against me recently. I was looking at that variation a bit. All right, against Al Baraguzzi, we'll go into King's India. Anyone can become a GM, even a 100-year-old man. Yeah, here we go again. I don't know, man. Use your imagination. We played 10 games. Yes, Dragon Fiend Slayer, everybody can become GM. Even a 100-year-old man lying in his bed can pay his opponents to lose games or buy the games at the World Senior Championship. So technically, yes. Even a 100-year-old man could become a GM. There is no limit to what the human can do. Alright, so d5, b5. Knight f6, Karpov style. Alright, e3, or knight f3, I don't know which is better here. This bishop f4 Queen's Gambit, trying to experiment a little bit with that. Alright. Dragon reversed. Now maybe c5. We get maximum control of the center. But can he do it if he's retarded and in a coma? Good question, man. The way FIDE is headed, I would imagine anything is possible. Alright, bishop f5. I was thinking of trying to castle queenside in the Scandinavian. Trying to get a really active game going. Kyrgios, last time didn't you play h3 against the King's Indian? Isn't that how you beat me the one time? If I recall correctly, maybe not. Look, guys, he didn't play h3. He never moved his h-pawn. I don't recall the game how I lost to Kyrgios, actually. That's sort of freaking me out. I don't recall how I lost. All right. Bishop c4 from Morfitov Fischer. It's a Sozin, which I also play for white. This is a really strong simul, guys, so not really sure, I'm going to go through this one undefeated. I'm going to have to move faster than usual, I think, based on the strength of the opponents here. I have an interesting move, queen b3, but not really liking that. Jerzasti played a kind of early bishop e6 there. Royal Python. Old school variation of the Caro-Kann. And now knight on bd7 got the most classical of classical variations. I'll play the Rubinstein system with queen c2. Yeah, we lost Korchnoi, unfortunately, last week. h6, pmav. Yeah, that's a move that's often played by some, usually strong players play that h6 move. Queen d2, b5. And here, against don't read this. Playing something kind of simple. Bishop d3. Benoni. Against Azim Lee Saitari. The Benoni. Steve Hyman. It's a Nimzo with c5. Okay. This looks like it could just go into some kind of Hubner system. Bishop g5. Okay, now I'm remembering, Kyrgios. I think you played that last time we played. Okay. And I guess I should play h6. Is that how the game went? h6? But I don't have to play that. I think against Shabalov I had this position many, many years ago with black, and I played queen e8. Alright, knight c6 from Guitar Player. So he leaves like mainstream theory with this move that's probably playable but not really critical. Knight c6. I'm not going to waste too much time here. Do you prefer the advanced Caro-Kann or the exchange Caro-Kann? It depends if you're talking about white or black, but theoretically I think it's really based on your style to some degree. It should be based on your style, your choice of those. Queen c2. I'm stuck. 1495. Grabs my pawn on c2. What line am I going to play here? Speaking of the Caro-Kann, against Steve Heyman, it is a Caro-Kann Panov now. Saddest Troll goes bishop g5. This is like main line. Blumenfeld. For the Caro-Kann, I prefer playing the exchange variation myself with white. When I'm black, I probably prefer playing against that as well. I feel awkward a little bit on both sides of the advanced variation since I never really played it for white, and it is kind of difficult for black as well. So don't read this. Pretty equal looking position there. Now Jerzasti, I could play maybe an early d4 against him. Alright, pmav. A lot of these queen's gambits today. So, against Meitner, the queen d1. He's playing like a tempo down. Jan touched the sun. I guess this goes into main line of the Rubinstein system. Lonely Wolf played h6. That's kind of a slow move. Happy to see that. Now I played queen e8 and Kyrgios goes knight d2 here. Before there's any tension in the center, retreating the knight to d2. Really know what I could do to try to exploit that per se. Guess we should just play our normal moves. guitar player with knight h5. It's fine. What would Gadakamsky do? Give you his bishop. Why is chess so racist? Or not? Please, no. No racist or sexist trolls in the chat today, please. They're those two crazy people I get all the time. I hope they're not here today. Alright, queen a4 check from Azim Lisoitari. Well, I think I have to play bishop d7 because I don't want to play knight d7 and let you take on e6. Alright, against Satis Troll, I'm going into what I call the Svitan variation. Did I get an email from Levon? No, I think that guy was trolling me. Pretty sure he was using a computer. But looking at his games, he didn't usually use a computer. He wasn't chronically cheating, but I suspect that he did against me. He said he was smoking a joint. That was his excuse. I don't know. How that's an excuse for cheating, I don't really know, but the joint made him do it. Alright, here I could play b6 instead of something else. The d5 is pretty standard. So we've got lots of kings Indians, lots of queens gambits here. Tusi Sala, when will be your next simul? Well, I'm going to be starting the stream again on the 1st. Let me see. Look at the calendar. The 1st. Probably like the 3rd of July would be the next simul. Let's think 3rd of July. It'll be a 4th of July spectacular simul. Knight bd2. Takes on c4 from Lonely Wolf. That would be okay, but you've kind of lost the tempo here, I would think. With h6. The last one in Hungary time anyway. Exactly. So Azim Saitari goes queen there. I take on d5. I was thinking of playing a kind of Benoni with my knight on e7. And now, for our next trick. Kyriakos here. c6 should be an idea. I'm not sure my queen is really good when I play for c6 though. Sure, in this type of position, if the queen is in the proper place. As far as playing for c6. You could play like king h8 and knight g8, maybe. Shouldn't give away my plans. Gladys Troll, speaking of cheating yesterday, you played an 8 center pawn loss, 1 accuracy against 1950. Then you're afraid of getting reported. Well, that's why I recommend not accusing anybody based on one game, you know? Not based on one game. I wouldn't open up an accusation against somebody until I've played at least 2 or 3 games that were suspicious. I may speculate or something, but I'm not going to like report them to Lee Chess for cheating. Because anybody could play a really good game. I mean, it's let's not take it too far, you know. I'm sure that some people I've suspected for sure didn't do anything. That's why there's a lot of people in jail who are innocent at this very moment. Alright, guys. Let's see. What can we do? King b1. Cautious move. Right. b3. Interesting move from Mizar. I think I want to own the center here with e5. Can I do it, though? Probably can do it. e5, knight takes e5, bishop takes e2, queen takes e2, queen takes e5. Queen takes e5, knight takes e5. Maybe I play like f6 first, and then when he goes bishop e2, I play e5. It looks logical to me. Sold. All right. Yeah, and there's a fine line between like 3 cent pawn loss and like 6 cent pawn loss and 10 cent pawn loss. And the type of game really, it depends a lot on the type of game. Some positions are just naturally much more simple. What am I doing? I have to play a6 here. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to concentrate a bit more. Concentrate a bit more here. Now this game with Azim Lisitari, he's threatening b7. That pawn can be sacrificed in a lot of Benoni lines. So I'm thinking maybe knight f6. Then if he takes on b7, though, I can't protect that. Korchnoi Suba here. Knight a6 looks like a move that you'd want to make in this type of position. Now bishop e6 from Lily Wolf. Wow, man. h6 is in there, stopping knight g5. I can play knight e5, I guess. Nothing else works. Queen c2 simply feels right here. Maybe not. P-Mav. Karpov. Probably what? Should have given yourself more time. Dude, guitar player, this is the same every week, man. I mean, this is exactly where we're at every week here. The same exact pace. Knight takes e5. d4 equalizes against Jerzasti. I'm white, though. I don't know if I want to equalize. Maybe I can do more than equalize. Played h6. What do we want to do here? a3. Taking away the b4 square. Potential. As a potentially useful square. Alright, this is standard closed Sicilian. Not my favorite. Wow, Azim Lisitari takes on a6. That is interesting. Normally not good, but it might be in this exact position, I don't know. So e5 is the idea here. c6. My opponent offers a draw. No. Don't want to draw. I'm going to reposition my bishop on a good square. Probably not the best move, but we'll try it. Now bishop c4. Bishop takes c4. Knight d7 is a move. a6 is a move. Queen c7 might even be a move here. Knight c6 is definitely a move. Alright, guys. This is the main line of the Tartakover. Now, knight f6 or knight e7 in this Benoni. Knight f6 or knight e7. I'm going to opt for knight e7. It gives me additional ways of protecting d6. Knight c8 might come in handy at some point. Beyond Touch the Sun. This is like big standard guitar player. Please don't read this a guitar player. Just offer me like simultaneous draws. I don't know why you guys want to offer draws here per se. Why do you play if you want to draw on 12 moves? I don't really understand. The point here is to like learn something. So it's not even rated. And Rook c1 from Kiriakos. I'm kind of happy to see that. I mean, it's obviously not a bad move, but it looks a little slow. All right. Knight g8. This was the plan. You can. I thought you could cancel draw offers. I did too. Maybe they changed it though. I think they should. I think that's bogus. Should be no canceling draw offers. It should be binding. Meitner with delayed c4 here. Bishop g4 looks really active, but too risky to play bishop g4. e5. e5 is also. Let's just play e6. You think you should be a Elite Chess admin? I should be a Elite Chess admin. Makes you say that. My wonderful ideas about the rules. Don't read this. Don't start offering draws every single game, every single move, dude. Really. I've warned you about that before. It's not good etiquette, dude. Alright. B3 against Royal Python. Bishop D3 maybe. Could just play bishop E2. Bishop D3. Trying to gain time. This is like Rubinstein versus somebody. Knight D4. Check out Mizar's move here. Knight D4. Wow. I have to take. I guess I have to take on E2. It's a heck of a way to simplify. Bishop G5. And then like what? Bishop takes C3 here. Queen C7. Steve Hyman. E4 drops a pawn. It's not good. So what should we do here? Like B3, Rook D1. Rook D1 is okay. Making your head hurt watching this. Alright guys, I gotta speed it up a little bit now. Sort of sorry I played this quiet move against Meitner. Alright, let's just play faster. We got another Knight A6 King's Indian there. He exchanged on E5, which doesn't look really dangerous. How's my ping here? Alright. It's just, can we just abort the game, dude? We can't do that. Alright. You can resign if you want to, or we can can't abort the game. Alright. Unfortunately, can't abort the game. Alright, dude. Don't read this, dude. Are you listening to me? You're gonna offer a draw every single move? It's not cool. Okay? Now A3. You can play F5 or F6. Maybe even Knight B8. C5 is a move in this kind of position too. Have seen. Let's just go with the king side. Alright, bishop F5 here. Wow, Knight A6 from I'm stuck. Strange move. Almost identical positions there. Dude, don't play in any more of my simuls, seriously, dude. I'm not going to accept you in a simul again. Alright. This was not a real game against Don't Read This. I wouldn't accept a draw there, but he's just purposely provoking me, so... Trolling my stream, basically. Just really ignorant. Alright, Rookie 8, this is my game from Zalakaros. As far as I'm concerned, we have 19 games. That's it. Alright. Mizar, interesting approach. The castle king side here. Can't really use the A file for anything. Looks like Lonely Wolf wants to play B5. It's fine by me. A knight B5. I don't really like that move here for Mizar, but it's not so bad, I guess. Or Vital Fisher castle king side. We're probably in some kind of theory there. Theoretical position. Knight B4 from I'm stuck. But I hit your knight with tempo. I don't know to go to B1 or B3 here. Maybe B3. Anyway, it's hard enough to play 19 players. I don't know what to do here. I got a kind of passive position against Minor. I'm just going to take on C4. Try to develop Namen. H6, queen takes D8, rook takes D8, bishop takes F6, bishop takes F6. Or C6 right away. Sure about this. This looks fine. I think that's probably book. I guess PMAV, I think this is standard position. We got castled against Azim Lee Soitari. Knight on E7, Benoni. Jan touched the sun. It's probably theoretical as well. We trade queens here against Meitner. It's probably okay to trade queens. Somehow we're a tiny bit worse there. I don't see how this works. Guitar player. I take on A4. And what? You play knight A5. I play queen somewhere. Play knight takes C4. I play queen takes C4. Alright, dude. Because you're like trolling the stream, dude. I asked you over and over again. You want attention. Dragon Phoenix Slayer is going to be banned again from the chat in a minute if he continues to troll me. Alright. Distracting me from playing. It's really boring. Let's try rookie 8 maybe here. Bishop D6 also good. I don't know. Alright. G5 looks interesting. Rook b8 is also probably not a bad place to start. Getting kind of low on time. Good move, Satis Troll. Saw the threat. Alright guys, I don't have time to play little games with children in the chat room. You didn't accept my draw. Why did I accept your draw? Because you offered me like 7 draws in a row. Purposely trolled the stream. That's why, dude. Alright, here, should I take or play rook d1, or what should I do? Take and knight d4. We have a slightly better ending, but it's probably pretty tough to win. Knight takes d5. Man, what is this? I don't know. I don't think the sirens, they're similar to American type of sirens, but it's not quite the same. Guitar player. A knight d5. So I think we could just build up on the e file. Rook e8 maybe. Rook a e8. Guard my f6. Alright, knight d4. Slightly better against Jan Touch the Sun. This might be a known ending actually. Jedi Knight, I don't understand what happened there. We just started. Alright, put our rooks in the center here against Steve Heyman. Take c3. Hitting e2. I have to take back. Alright. Now queen a3 from Azim Lisatari. I have a5 or queen b6. I guess queen b6 feels more active. And now I'm stuck, dropped a piece here. That is my point. Maybe as some kind of tactic, I don't know. Now Namen, queen c1, which is okay for white. It's kind of standard King's Indian where white exchanged. Bishop g4. Preventing me from castling queenside. I guess rook c1 here. Open file. Check to the king. I'm sorry, which account is yours on Lichess? And knight e5 looks pretty tempting here for white, but maybe not the best. Maybe I should just play like rook a1 and overprotect my a pawn. Let's try that. Well, it seems kind of weird to do that, but I want to protect that pawn. Meitner is just crazy solid, a crazy solid player. Always very, very solid position. This rook fd8 here. And then we need to get this piece out. This bishop on g4. This is Ziltoid. Hard to say that. Should I play knight d7 at some point? Reinforce the d4 square. Now Mizar is retreating. Do we shift gears here and try to play like f5 and play aggressively? H6 is a little bit weakening for black in this position. Played a very solid move, rook e8. And against PMav, he played c5 now. Why is my queen not on b3? B4 castles. Yeah, I did a weird thing here. I castled instead of playing queen b3. Normally I play queen b3 first, so I think I made a little inaccuracy here. Now, black gets in c5. His position is pretty solid. First time playing against a title player, yeah, well, being nervous isn't going to help you. It's only going to usually make things worse if you are nervous. For some people it might help, but I think they're in the minority. Knight b6 now. Yeah, that's quite an annoying move. Could play knight a5 maybe. Knight e3. Knight e5. Gets knight e5. A little more solid. Barry Guzzi played knight b6. That's not a good square for the knight. So what do we do here? Keeping the tension. Can win a pawn, but he'll probably... Actually, if I trade queens and take on e5... Not really sure what he has there. Try to win a pawn straight up. Royal Python was nervous the first time. Okay, so here I keep my pawn in the center protected with queen b2. And now this position is looking like real classic. Knight h5 could be played sometimes. h6. h6 is probably... h6, bishop f4. What's my idea? Maybe queen f4 there? Okay, let's make a developing move first. Rook e8. I'm getting kind of low down to 20 minutes now. And guitar player with rook a5. I'm going back with knight c3. Going to reinforce my extra pawn. e6 castles. It's Royal Python. I don't remember if we've played this before, Royal Python. This variation. Can't recall. Alright, now. Knight c5. Not attacking anything if I go there. Really need to move my queen, I guess. Queen c7. Not my favorite square in the King's Indian, but sometimes it's good to protect the e5 pawn. I've got the c5 square for the knight there. Against Meitner, this is really equal. Probably play the same move. King f8. Same idea. No draw, man. I've got too much space here, Mizar. Maybe you're okay, but I should feel obliged. I feel obliged to play for a win. Kiriakos has king still in the center. Where to put my queen here? Queen b2. Queen b2 or queen c2. Really sure. Queen c2 or queen b2. Let's keep the pressure on the b6 pawn. You haven't played this line before, Royal Python. Okay. Thanks for answering me. Every little info might help me survive. Knight d4. That knight is kind of bothering me on f3. Could attack my king side. So a4. We're reinforced now. Bishop e6. Let's try c2 here against Lonely Wolf. Próbálom, say in Hungarian. And then like bishop f4. Oh no, the pawn's hanging on b7 against Jerzasty. It's just hanging. Wow, I gotta grab that. Alright. Good thing I noticed. Jedi Knight with bishop b5. I'm not gonna mess around with this knight d7 type of stuff. Hasn't been working out too well for me. Only Wolf said, how about yesterday? Friday was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. I lost a huge pot. I lost a huge pot. It was double board, 5-card Omaha. I had, on the turn, I had the nuts straight on a rainbow board on the first board, and I had the nut flush draw on the second board. And it was a huge pot for a lot of money, and it was heads up, and the river came down, pairing the first board, giving this guy who had 2 pair a full house, a 4-outer to a full house on the first board, and I made my ace high flush on the river on the last board, the second board, and I couldn't believe it. The guy had a straight flush. It was just unbelievable. So I just got completely busted. It was like unreal. All right, very powerful move here from Azim Lee Soitari. E5. I have to be careful now. Scary move. Knight F5, I guess. So I got straight flushed for a massive pot. I mean, one board I have the nuts straight on a rainbow board on the turn, and the other board I have the nuts flush draw. I lose the first one to a full house, where the guy had 4 outs to a full house. And on the second one, I lose to a straight flush. That's about as ugly as it gets, man. That's about as ugly as it can get. Rook B8. It's a poker nightmare. What is going on here? Rook B8. Alright. I'm just going to start taking pawns with attack on the knight. It's really brutal, man. Really brutal. This dude, the guy, he's a crazy gambler. He's not a bad player, but you know, you can't just put him on the nuts every hand. He won 6 pots against me all night. Every single pot I played with the same guy. It was unbelievable. But that was like where it came down, man. I mean, it was like all this, everything was just put in. We put in everything on this one hand. And there's no way I'll ever fold unless it's God or the devil. If I'm playing against God or the devil, I will fold the nut flush draw, you know, and give him credit for a straight flush on the river. But he has to have both boards, you know. So all right, knight C3. It was an absolute nightmare. But thanks for asking. Alright, queen e3. Kind of a weird square for Nauman here. Kind of a weird square for the queen. He's stopping me from going. I guess he's stopping me from going like knight c5 there. Maybe I should consider knight d7. Not usually what I do. What's my 2p2 handle? I don't use 2+2. It's too many trolls, man. It's just depressing to read the people abusing others there. I can't take it. I think I had a handle. It was probably Slaggy, but I never really post anything because it's just too depressing watching everyone abuse each other like in the forums. All right, let's kick the knight out. All right, guys, enough chat. I'm getting really low on time. Yeah, against this dude, guitar player, we're trying to trade down now. Royal Python hanging tough with knight a6 and a kind of frisky position. Playing for knight b4. Now knight e5. What do I do about that? Knight takes e5. Pawn takes e5. Yeah, it looks like I get attacked on the king's side. Some lines. I can take and play queen c6. Yeah, we've been here before in this kind of situation. All right, but the time is really getting to be a factor. I'm going to have to move almost instantly. The chess forum on 2+2 is pretty good. The chess forum, yeah, maybe. I should check out the chess forum. Can't stand the like people in the poker forum. Mizar. All right. What is up here? I need to develop the rest of my pieces. I could play e6. It's kind of interesting. Pawn sack. Knight d4 is also interesting. I really need to get developed though. Alright, bishop f6, queen c2. Back to a safe locale. This is solid Caro-Kann. b3. Not too much pressure on d6 at the moment there, so I'm okay. Jedi Knight, interesting opening though, man. Knight d5. Now what, like bishop d2, keeping off of b4, I guess? No, I can play e4, but that's inconvenient because of knight b4. Queen c2 here. PMAV, what's my plan? Put pressure on your... I guess I'm going to put pressure on your, like, d-pawn. So we got the Capablanca ending. But I don't want to draw yet, man. Let's play a few more moves. Queen c6. Kind of vital. Force him to, like, get away from my... What am I saying? Alright, bishop e4. Bishop e4. Kind of trying to win a tempo here. Is it worth it? Alright. Now where do I go? C3 or C3 or B1 in this position? C3 actually looks okay. Yeah, let's go for c3. Normally I'm not using that square with my queen, but here, maybe it's interesting. Maybe not. Maybe it was a mistake. Well, we'll never know. Wow, Azimli Saitari with bishop f4. I have g5 here. Shocking Benoni. Jan touched the sun gone with the perpetual draw offers. He knows how much I like that. He learned from the best. Knight h5 is tempting, but then what? Then what? Knight h5? My knight's on a silly square after that. So let's forget about that and just play a solid move. You have a massive increment. Lost electricity. Now back with critical time trouble. Yeah, we planned it that way. We're sorry. We had to do it to a few of the opponents. Going for it here against Mizar. Active move though. I think Mizar is okay there. Well, what's up with this? Knight b5 from Meitner. What's he trying to do? What is he trying to do exactly? a6, knight c7. A6 knight, a6 rook takes rook. Actually, what? Can I play a6? Knight c7. Your rook gets pretty weird there on c7, I would think. Alright. Normally, Meitner's very solid. That looks like a risky kind of move. Alright, enough commentary. I've got to just play quickly. Queen a5, I guess. Alright, we're good. We got a pretty good game here. It's not a lock by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, what's up? Knight takes c4. You gotta move faster, guys. g5? What? Drzasty, is that a... I can't offer a take back, dude. I can't offer a take back. I would offer a take back. Are you trying to checkmate me or something? If I go bishop takes h7? Really? Is there danger for me there? I think it's a mouse slip from Drzasty. He could be like some kind of devious trick, but feels like he made a mouse slip. I would offer a take back if I could, but I'm not allowed by the simul settings, I think. Made it happen. Illuminati confirmed. What? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Queen b6. Queen b6. Maybe, man, I put the queen on a stupid square here. Really shouldn't have done that. Stupid square confirmed. Here I have bishop e3. Let's change plans. Bishop e3 jumping over the knight. Alright, stupid square confirmed. Knight somewhere. Like knight. Where can knight go? Knight e2? Knight e2. Replacing one piece with another. We go for an attack against Mizar. Mr. Mizar. Space advantage. Now e4 confirmed. Is a definite idea. Oh, he's got knight b4 anyway. What's up with this position? Knight b4 anyway. Lonely Wolf. Do I need my a rook there? That looks sort of silly, doesn't it? I don't know what to do. Queen d6. Look at that. Yeah, I guess we should just go crazy. No time to think about it. All right. Try to undermine your b6 pawn. Bishop g4. What is up here? Just making our normal moves. All right. What about this? Pretty bizarre. If it wasn't a mouse slip, be surprised. Bishop e3. I see. I take. Alright guys, time is of the essence here, so we're gonna start speeding up as fast as possible. Wow. Alright. Looks like we've got some attacking chances here against Mizar. Meitner. I don't know, Meitner. I'm going to offer a draw to you, sir. Very solid position over there. What, 94? Guitar player. Queen f3. Okay. It's fine. I don't mind trading queens. And then f4. Kyriakos-Pez. Super weird King's Indian. Should I take, maybe? Open up my bishop. Yeah. So knight f6 is interesting. I don't mind taking. Not the greatest structure for me, though. We should play this. It's active. Alright. Azim Sutari. b2 is hanging. That looks okay. Guys, are we still there? Is everyone still tuned in? Please talk more. No, I have to concentrate now. This is no time for talk. This is a chess stream. Rook b6. I see. Alright. You have some points there. Rook d1 is no good. I don't know. Alright, maybe I should take this guy, simply. Got the king on d4 against Jan Touch the Sun. We're slightly better there. Knight b4. I was thinking I had to take this guy on b4, but maybe not. Could consider other moves. Not really, though. The idea was to take and play d5. Alright, now e5, queen e3. I kind of messed this up. Feels like I messed this up. Seriously, Royal Python. Royal Python. I put myself in a weird situation here. Bishop d2, queen a6 maybe. start looking at the white squares for the queen. Alright, now what? C-file. Trading queens. Should be good for me against Azim Lisitari. Speaking of trading, now maybe trading on d6 at some point. I don't know. Overprotect my a-pawn there. Got a good ending against Steve. Better structure. Got to be careful here against Drzasti, though I think I'm okay. Really should be clearly better here. Maybe bishop e3. I've got to watch the checkmates. Get my pieces developed somehow. Alright. Got to get my pieces developed there. Knight d2. Alright. 10 minutes, 11 minutes on most boards. Hunting for my queen. Bishop takes d7, takes on b6. Should be advantageous for me, no? Maybe not. What's up with this? Bishop takes, queen takes. That's so clear. Bishop f3. I don't really know what to do here. Can't make up my mind. It's PMAV. PMAV 2144. Okay, we win the exchange here. Maybe not everything, but it's something. Queen check. Bishop d2. Bishop g4. Wow, you're like stacking all your pieces over there. It's like, what is this opening? 96. Kind of awkward. What a piece configuration you've got going on. Yeah, so yeah, I'll touch the sun. Putting my pawns on the right color. Meitner declined my draw offer in this equal position. Okay, that's cool. Whatever. Now there's a little bit of a cheapo going on. Knight f2 for Jedi Knight. Jedi Knight. It's awfully familiar, this Jedi Knight name. Feels very familiar to me. Maybe Queen b7. Jedi Knight, and you're raiding. You're not the Jedi, dude. You're not the same guy as the Jedi. It's not kind of weird. You made a new account. Jedi. Bishop e2. Now what? Like e4? What do I do about my knight there? Speaking of Jedi Knights. What about h6? Bishop h6 now. I think that's got to be a mistake. It's got to be a mistake. Trading the dark square bishops. Really what you want to do there. You should put variance in the simuls. Yeah, that's all I need, because it's so easy the way it is. This was my very deep plan against Lonely Wolf. I'm not really sure what exactly Meitner is trying to do here by declining my draw in this position. I tried to be generous. Now rook h8. Queen f5. You are up a pawn there. Azim Lisitari really don't know what's up here. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Pawn takes, I guess. Have to do something. Now bishop h4. What? Oh, okay. Now f4 is hanging. And it's not a great pawn, but, you know, it is a pawn. So now what? f4 is even interesting here. A very strong attack after f4, I would think. A very strong attack. Bishop b4. Okay. Just play this. Just hang out. You guys that choose not to use any time, that's your prerogative. Right now, where do I want my knight? Knight on f4. Don't know if I can win this, but I can die trying. Simo's supposed to be hard. Simo's for you guys. It's not like designed to be for my benefit necessarily. B5 here. F5, I mean. F5. F5 has this. But bishop B5 maybe. Alright, knight A4 now from Morphy-Tal Fischer. Attacking the B6 square. It's fine by me. And now this move, queen C5. I'm getting out of here for sure. Castles. And like, now it's raining. Check and bishop E3 if possible. I think it started raining now, which is like the worst possible thing. I'd have to close the window and it would be like really hot in here. Alright, so Jedi Knight. Tempting to sack the exchange, but I don't have that much for it. I think Jedi might be our old friend the Jedi. Bishop takes e4. Knight c5. Maybe h6 at some point. Alright guys, we're getting a little low on time. I know I've said that before, but it's more and more relevant here. Bishop h6. Turning my bad bishop into a good bishop. Probably can't hurt. And then rook d1 here. Knight f4, for example, or knight d4. Knight d4, knight f4. Take your pick. All right. Queen c3 threatening mate, mister. Rook c8. Morphy-Tal. Rook c1, I mean. I don't think Morphy-Tal Fischer had a real plan there. Now we do knight c4. Knight g4 doesn't work. I don't know what's going on there. We're getting low on time. Guitar player. Guitar player. Alright. Let's keep that bishop in prison. Knight d4. And now what? He's closed Sicilian. He's double attacking. No, he's not. I could play e5 here. White doesn't really have much to do. Knight b2, perhaps. Oh man, that's a problem. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this. That's going to happen at some point. I'm going to go back here. Alright, not sure bishop h6 was a good idea in that game. Now what are we doing? Not really sure. G3 or something like that. PMAV. Royal Python. Now pawn takes is possible. Rook takes looks more natural. Down to 7 minutes. And now we've got the d5 square. Rook h5. It's like h3 would make sense. It's like we've got a good game against Morphy Fisher, more or less. All right. Time is the issue. Kira Kospez is playing a great game today. Bishop b4. Sorry guys, no more time for chat anymore. About e5 here. I don't like the way I played this game. Don't like the way I played this game at all. Wasting a lot of time too. I don't know what to do here. This looks really stupid. All right. Not a lot of time. Saw my idea. I don't know, guys. Queen c7 back. f5. Man. Now I have to do knight c3 or knight d2. Maybe knight d2. d2. I'm going to lose a pawn back here? Seriously? That's unbelievable. Alright. I'm still slightly better, even after losing a pawn back. Is this Meitner what? Meitner did this tactical trick, a bishop a3, dude? Is that you're playing for a win with that move? Really? Seriously, dude? That's a real move. It's like cheapo. Whatever. Let's just go here. Takes d8. Knight g5. This guy's got to go. No, I can't make him go that way. I have to play knight c4. Guess knight c4. All right. 6 minutes. Still, it's enough time. We've got almost an hour left in terms of time. PMAV. PMAV. Sure. What I'm doing here exactly. Rook takes an h6, probably useful. Knight c4. Should I just take that with the bishop? Probably. Go into a kind of bad bishop position for white. A little passive here. We have a relatively good game. b1. Maybe rook d1. It's better than rook b1. Why am I down to 5 minutes, man, in those games? Rook f5. What is rook f5 about? Bishop d3. Man, 5 minutes left. No time. Just got a blitz. All right. b1. c4. Okay, give the pawn back. Our player has 30 minutes. Yeah. Probably not going to win this. All right. Now there's like c4. Very powerful pass pawn. Gets his pawn back here. Speaking of pawn back, Kyrgios gets his pawn back. And now rook takes, bishop takes. Or just king d6 is fine. See, some kind of computer-like tactic or something. Well, his queen is hanging. What's up with that, man? e4. Knight e2 is getting kind of bizarre. Bishop takes. Right now, we got to get an outpost for the knight. Better structure. Kyrgios so has a good structure. Should really challenge this knight. It's very powerful in f4. e4, I mean. Knight e6. Bishop f3. Rook c8 is interesting here. I should just take. Right, more Morphetile Fisher. What's up with this ending? I don't know. I appreciate you guys who really take your time. Tried to play really tough games. Demi Supape playing extremely well. Bishop d8. Not really sure what I'm doing here against PMAV. b1. All right. Lonely Wolf, it's up there. Not really sure. A huge position here against Azim Soitari. Meitner 2148. Now c5, what a surprise that is. I'm playing perfect chess with a Python. I don't know what to do. Feeling like Royal Python like prepared for me or something. Played that so well with the knight b4. Kind of unusual idea. Here I can sneak a pawn. No, I can't. Never mind. Never mind. All right, queen b6 or something like that. I'm stuck. It's just like losing a lot of pieces. Rook c7. I win and I lose a pawn there in that line. Just like perverted. Knight d5 or something maybe. Knight e4. Rook ending. Morphetile Fisher trading queens. I don't know about that ending. A3. What if I take? Play A5. A very powerful passed pawn. Here. Actually, I have Queen E7. Just a spot type move that I normally miss. Wow, rook E6. Rook F7. Now what's going on? You're moving over to the king side or something? 5 moves, 5 minutes, I mean. Whoa. I had a hallucination. That's alright. No problem. Meitner. I guess Meitner's playing for a win still. Rook D6. Alright. You're out of there. Expelled. We definitely had a hallucination there. Let's see. Lonely Wolf. It's up here. Sure. Even material against Lonely Wolf. Gotta get rid of that guy. Super Knight. Rook there. Now what? Queen F3. Queen G4. Oh, wait a second here. Queen F3. Queen G4. Queen G4 is preferred. Alright. Bishop C6. No time. Saddest Troll's getting low on time. Found a solution. Of course there's a solution. Alright. Oh, man. Alright, winning there. Never say you're winning till it's over. Kyrgios plays a mean King's Indian with white, man. Now 95? I'm gonna offer a draw again. That's okay, guys, because it was like 20 moves ago when I offered a draw. So it's not really offensive when you do that. There's a pretty big check here on D7. So if you do offer multiple draws, guys, if it's spaced out by like 10 or 15 moves, it's really not bad. Like offering draws every single move, if the position is totally different, it's considered acceptable. Alright, so outside passed pawn. It's up A3, rook D8. Slightly better structure against Naumann. Now we got this thing to deal with. Knight F6, E5 is nasty. Rook B8. It's one of the ideas. Okay, rook's hanging. What's going on here? It's going to be close. Now knight takes C4. Should I do? Let's try to confuse him a little bit. What is that? Does that confuse him? Not really. Alright, just gotta move fast. Guitar player, bro. Yeah, I'm a little bit pissed at Meitner. I mean, come on, dude. This is really kind of childish to play that out, but whatever. Your prerogative, dude. Alright, E4. King F6. King F6. Wow. Queen C4. We have massive threats against the black king, excuse me. Black. Would be a black king. What is this? Knight D7 now. Not sure what I'm doing here. Don't like my game. Like queen f4 or something. Kind of random move. And this guy coming under Wither Storm, if you want to talk about it in Minecraft terms. Well, queen and knight combination close to the white king might do something. We're getting really low on time again. Just going to kick it into faster gear. Insta moves. Can you guys make insta moves? Bishop f4. Queen g6. Queen g5. d8. Talking to myself again. All right. Okay, Meitner, good luck with that, man. Interesting position. Let's go rook here. How many games I have left? I mean, I have to have quite a few left. It must be 6 or 7, at least. Should be more. It says current games. Okay. Now what? Put a little pressure on white there for a change. h6. Stopping g5. Sadistral had b4 here? I let him play b4? What? I really let him play that? Man, that's crazy. Alright. How can I let him play b4? Crazy. Alright, demi soupape. Now f6. The first suspicious move black has made in this game. So it's not that bad. Royal Python getting a little low on time himself. Yeah, what am I doing here anyway? Okay, rook b7. b5. Ooh, you got that? What? Oh no. I'll let you play b5? Oh my god. It's a disaster. Sack the exchange, I guess. I don't know what else to do. PMAV taking me out. Yeah, okay, dude. Let's play some more games. Alright. Evacuating from that diagonal. Knight b8. Takes pawn. Probably winning against Azim Sutari with that killer passed pawn there. This is really pretty harsh. Rook e6. Or at least not worse there. Let's see, maybe we can beat Meitner in this ending. Just kidding, guys. All right. I should have taken with a knight on d4 there. Wow. Bishop takes d4, queen takes d4, check. takes on a5. We can reorganize and win that pawn. Alright, I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like we've got some kingside chances. Bishop there, forcing a trade of bishops, looks like. Alright, what can I do? Nothing. Pawn down against Royal Python. The a5. We go with the majority against Satis Troll. Unleash the majority. I don't really... Ooh, I allowed this pawn push now. Okay. No big deal. Ghost bishop. King g6, only move. I don't really think I should trade queens there. If his king is so exposed. Takes h1. We are in trouble against pmav. Rook takes c5. Maybe knight d4. Nah. I need to move my... Need to migrate to the other side of the board. Against Royal Python. Bishop c3. Let's see. Alright, Lonely Wolf, it's an ending now. Shouldn't trade queens, but I'm running out of time there. Didn't like trading queens. b4. This is a tough simul. A lot of high rated players. Rook f6. Just defend my h-pawn, I guess. Right. Okay. Bishop takes. Or pawn takes, actually. Sure, it matters. Bishop takes or pawn takes. Pawn takes. So my grip on the center a little bit better. Alright. Bishop f6. Well, that's fine. Queen e1. I don't know what's up with that exactly. It's alright. Queen there. I don't really want to trade queens here. Oh, rook takes. It's interesting with the knight f4. I mean, that knight is really powerful. Morphy Tau Fisher with the time advantage. All right. Guys, we got half an hour left, approximately, simul time left. Bishop takes f6, pawn takes f6. It's basically close to winning there now. We try to create two connected pass pawns on the queen side against Satis Troll, who's like in trouble on the clock. All right, queen takes here, or knight takes. Knight takes. It's a really weird position. Rook takes c1. All right, we're getting kind of low. Everybody's getting kind of low on time now. g4. I guess h4. And g6 here. Ziltoid. Helps to have time, doesn't it, guys? Have a lot of time. I'm going with my passed pawn against Satis Troll there. And I don't know where to put my rook. Lonely Wolf with 10 minutes left. Knight takes, I guess, against Namen, 2000. Gotta play faster. Bishop h4. That's fine. Fine by me. b4. And then bishop c4 now is possible. Sure, it really does anything. Maybe best just to develop a piece here. Bishop d4. Satis Troll. Playing like chess god. Let's get this bishop back in the game. Alright. King is a monster on f5 against Steve. I have queen takes c4, which is a really funny move. I'm not really sure it's good enough though. Maybe. Knight takes c4 is not going to cut it. Let's try it. Alright, we're winning this one. Queen e5. Knight takes e4. There was a lot of thought on that move for him. Rook takes. I don't know which way to go here. Rook takes. Keeping my back rank kind of protected and stuff. Knight a4. Man. Morphy, Tal, Fischer. It's not enough good players. Bishop pair means nothing. Alright. This slightly passive move by white. It's all good. I should just double, like. Maybe it doesn't help. Let's go here. On his A pawn. Down to 3 minutes. And less in some cases. F6. Going for some sort of attack there. All right, guys, we gotta move quickly. We're really low on time, and that doesn't mean you. That means me. Has gotta move quickly. All right. Yes. Yes, this was figured out. Looks like I'm probably lost now. The Jedi Knight spent all his time to find that shocking discovery. G there, you can do that. Knight f4. Or do I do knight h4 or something? Knight h4. What's that about? Come on, guys. course, queen c3. I could trade your... See, maybe I should trade that knight off. Bishop b6. All good. 2 minutes. Pawn takes. Yeah, we got a little bit too much time pressure here. A little bit too much time pressure. Well, bishop e5 now. Why I didn't play that earlier. Black should be fine after that. Rook h7. And then the other rook over. Host. Yeah, passed pawn. Let's go. Queen takes c4. This way. Not really sure what's going on here. It looks dangerous for white. Sadistrol's the only one who's actually in time pressure of all my opponents. Get this move. Double attack. Maybe bishop f8 or something. e6. Yeah, the best thing to do is just hang back and wait for the simul player to like run out of time, and then create some kind of big problems for them. That's what I'm seeing a lot of. All right, queen a6. Watch for tactics, somebody. See some. Maybe not queen b6. To play queen d7. Be careful. A lot of pawns to protect me in that Caro-Kann position, but I didn't see what to do. Rook there. Now what? Looks like I'm lost here. Knight d2. Oh man. Just walk away, huh? What a game, RotoPython. Tough, man. Very tough. Alright. That is a pawn. Saddest troll. Trying to trap my bishop. Knight f8, I guess, here. Saddest troll playing like a genius, too. Now, this ending I don't know about, actually. Against Jedi Knight. Is that good enough? Are you going to win that? This, I guess, is over for me. Only move. Gonna lose that one at least. Oh, it's very generous. Thank you, Meitner, for that draw. I don't know how you could give me a draw in that position. Clearly, you have winning chances. Well, this ending. Rook c3. It's interesting. Got no time though. I don't know. Let's drive his king back. So this rook ending. Getting pawn up. Better structure. This looks equal. Equal. Can probably hold that against Jedi Knight somehow. Don't know how. King f8 maybe. Rather than king g7, king f8, king e7. Queen b8 check. I was going there anyway, man. Rook takes d6, king takes pawn. Looks like good chances to win there. I don't really want to trade rooks here. Knight f1. Alright. We're out of there. Man, saddest troll, you're playing like a demon. What is this now? My rook is like hanging and stuff. By knight, I mean. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're up to. Knight c5. Holy crap. We have some kind of weird chances here. That a pawn is running away too. No, 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 no. Can't let you in there. Cannot let you in there. F5. Okay. It's fine. Then g4 will be g4. You gotta go fast, guys. No time. Rook takes there. Oh no. Alright. Rook takes there. Have to fight for a draw in that one. Queen g6. Kyrgios also getting a little bit low on time. You guys are getting in time pressure finally. Satistral, one of the best games you ever played against me by far, dude. By far. Didn't like your opening, but you hung in there. Oh, there's this nasty check, man. What is up? Rook takes pawn. Can't just let him have that pawn. Yeah, what's the check? The check is not that clear, actually. Okay, b6. Namen. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand. Bishop c6 here. Hanging on by a thread against Morphy Fischer. Played. Absolute monster. This one's a pawn for white. Probably wins the game. It's not that easy, but it's over. Alright. P-Mav. What do I do now? Got nothing here. Totally lost multiple games. Alright. Jedi Knight. Should be able to hold this. Knight there, man. Driving me crazy. That's gotta go. He's gotta go. Gonna checkmate me. Here, take. Maybe a check. No. Not necessarily. Oh, there's a check for him though. I don't have any attack here. Nothing. Wow. What does it even do? I've got to get in there. Queen there. Doesn't even work. This is ridiculous. All right. Yeah, this is lost for me. I'm gonna resign against PMAV. No sense wasting my time there. Been lost for a while. Gotta stay on. He's got multiple passed pawns. I guess this is probably lost for me too. Maybe. Probably. Okay, this one should be a win. Actually, the other rook would be best. But he's gonna flag me anyway. I'm down to a minute. Really? Winning position against Steve Heyman. Okay, this is pretty tough. Not sure it's lost though. Still tight. Like totally did not deserve to win that game, but whatever. Okay, knight takes c5. All right. Active here. This is a winning rook ending, isn't it? We have some initiative now against Kyrgios. Rook b8. Rook b8. Why don't I just trade rooks and play a5, a4, and I'm better there. Some attack against Royal Python. Maybe a last chance there. Rook takes c6. He has a trick. Unbelievable trick. It's an unbelievable trick. King g1. All right. Why did I play that move anyway? Bishop there. Now I hit your pawn. Saddest Troll's getting low on time. He's got a tough game though. He's really close. Maybe e5 here. Let my king stay close to the middle. No matter what happens. All right. Okay, one. Now this A pawn looks pretty strong. Let's move the king. C4. Lonely Wolf used up all his time somehow. See, I'm going up. Knight B3. Sack everything against Royal Python. H4. More Vital Fischer, close position. Looks like black's a little bit better now. Surrounded my pawn? You serious? Alright, whatever. Can have a pawn. Wow, look at this move. He's going for it. Saddest Troll with seconds left. Hopefully he has the wrong color rook pawn there. I think he does. King H7. What happens if I play F5? Is that a stupid move? Oh. Okay, knight takes G5. This should be a win somehow. A5. Not that difficult to find that move. Rook takes C4. Very good. Need to try to hold on to the F pawn, I guess. It's Lonely Wolf. Things are very close, guys. Did lose one so far. Happy to say goodbye to that knight, because that knight was driving me crazy. And this guy, H5 check. Let's try that. Like rook takes rook. Rook takes rook, rook takes rook, H5 check. Let's try for a solid blockade. Don't know what's going on here. A lot of checks. Rook there. It's attacking my pawn. Okay, rook takes pawn. Namen. Now knight there. Bishop F6. Bishop F6. And then what? Knight D7? Or just F6? Weakens my king. Yeah, I can't play Bishop F6. Alright. Pawn takes pawn. Then like knight F6. Or just king F8 or something. That. And then I have H5 check here. Maybe queen F4 is also good. Rook this move. This is very, very touchy position. Wanted to blockade here. Rook c3. Royal Python has a lot of time. Yeah. Like check. What's going on here? There, bishop e6. And we're down to what? Come on now. Knight d7 check. King e8. c5 from Kyriakos Pez. c5. Why did I almost lose on time? Alright, whatever. It's totally bogus. Why does all my time disappear? I didn't even use any time to think. It's very, very strange. I think that's lost now. Jedi Knight. Yeah. Jedi Knight took me out. Yeah, that's lost too now. Really sad. It's like the only game where I have like a clear advantage. Only Wolf's offering me a draw. It's like ridiculous. It's just lagging out here. I just dropped a pawn against Morphital Fischer. What is up? I can't move the piece. What is that? Yo, okay. King g6. Against your Tazi was totally winning position. Now maybe I'm not winning at all. Not sure what's happening here. This one is pretty bizarre. Probably lost. What? All right. Yeah, this is kind of sad. I totally was clearly better against Morphital Fischer. And I'm like almost losing now. Really pathetic. And then this one. So we play King f8. Is queen ending now? I'm probably not winning anymore in that. Easily the strongest simulfield I've played today. I have this move. Queen g7. Which might be strong. Well, if I didn't lose any games on time, I'll be very happy. It's the one thing I ask for. Flagging on my games. Like, in a ridiculous way. b7 check, king up. d1 check, king h2. Bishop h6 check, king e8. King f7, actually. Knight c4. I don't really see why winning that. On time, yes. But against those two good bishops. Right. Knight b6 check. This is only move. Comedy, dude, really. Check. Just let me win my winning positions, you know. H5. Wow. You even have that. Maybe E4 here. Some kind of counterplay. Ziltoid. He's totally lucky to be here. Yeah, this ending. Still no mate. Really know how. And there's this move. 10 seconds I had. Come on. How could I have 10 seconds, dude? I didn't even use any time. I lost on time. I didn't even have time to move, dude. It's ridiculous. It's like, and my connection's pretty good too. I don't understand why I lost on time on certain games but not in the others. Doesn't make any sense. Why I should have flagged on one and not the other one. I mean, I might as well just flagged all of them. Why just some I would flag? It doesn't make any sense. The time was approximately the same in all. Yeah, this is a draw now. Sure. B3. This is totally over. He's even got a defense against that now. Seriously. One offers a draw. I don't understand how Status Troll is up to like 2 minutes and 50 seconds, dude, when I move instantly when it's my turn. Knight f8. I'm reconnecting and this is a draw, really sad. I was totally winning. Totally winning that. Now what? So pathetic. Knight d3, rook takes. Rook takes, knight d3. G5 or something. I can't be worse here, can I? Congratulations to the people who won on time. I can't even go to a square where I have a check anywhere. It's unbelievable. You can't even go to a square where there's a check at any point ever in this position. How is that even possible, dude? Queen e5. Now what, knight e4? Maybe black will win this. I mean white. White will win that one. Okay, that's a queen. Time is just ridiculous, man. Troll, I don't think you should let me keep that pawn on g5 there. Too many games were still ongoing as I started to get into time pressure. That's really what happened here. Too difficult for me. Does it like mate in one? Do I mate myself there if I play that? It's pretty close to it. Well, I'm really going to flag again. Okay. Queen takes e5, f4. It's like helpmate or something. I don't know. Just play it. And what else to do? Queen there. What does that do? Queen b8. You got another check. I still have no check ever, no matter where I go. Doesn't really matter what I do. Ziltoid will win. Not really understand how I lost that game. Whatever. Alright, here. Maybe we're actually winning. I don't know. It seems like there's some weird lag or something that's killing me in the end. Knight f3 check. H takes g. There's no time seal or something. I seem to just lose the time somehow. I can't afford that. No, I can't afford to trade there. We've got this pawn and probably a winning rook ending. Could play rook check first. That's actually interesting, not really good. Nauman probably was holding this, and he might be one of the only players who went from okay to losing at the end. Because usually it's been the opposite. Here I have this king g3. Oh, and then he trades queens, of course. I didn't see that. How convenient. Pawn takes pawn. King takes. And then, like, what? King can't get in the game, but I get... What do I do here? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous position. How can I not be winning here? Oh, he holds that. All right. I don't think anybody's cheating per se. Why you guys are talking about that? It's just a matter of like losing on time in all my games. Well, you just took my rook off. Yeah. Right. Well, we lost like 5 or something. And then it doesn't go back to the simul automatically, which is just totally random. Where's my games, dude? Where's my games? Why it doesn't go back, man, to my simul? I don't understand. Where the heck are my games, dude? I'm just gonna like lose on time. Just goes away for no reason. Spinal Tap, what's up, man? It got timed out pretty much across the board here. King d5. Bishop f4. It's like I'm still alive here by some definition of alive. This king is like always safe. What should I do? I have a blockade kind of set up here. Queen g7, something like that. g5 now. What if I walk my king around to the other side? Speaking of walking your king around to the other side, Saddest Troll. Gonna make you suffer here. And this knight ending is really disturbing. Alright, this has to be a win for me. These passed pawns. Connectors. Yeah, but king f6. Alright. b3, c3, rook takes b4, c2. And then we get some ridiculous rook versus queen ending. No thanks. This is easily winning. All right. This ending is a little bit disturbing. I think I should be like clearly winning. Up a clear pawn on the queen side. Don't know how to do it. Now rook behind the pawn. We should be winning with two connectors, no problem. Lost a whole bunch of games. Ooh, that's all right. Bishop h5, check that out. It's not threatening anything concrete. Are you threatening anything concrete there? I don't know. e5. This is really gross. Okay, c3. Now you can move your knight even. That's amazing. e5. It's kind of hard for white to deal with. I like trading pawns, but it's going to fall. His c5 or f2 is going to fall. Let's see how he avoids that. Losing something there. Now this move. If we can even maybe get a check one day against Ziltoid somehow. No, it's not really easy to believe, but it's a really, really insane position. Knight d3. Yeah, I mean, maybe the rook ending is pretty hard for white to hold that. Okay, so I take, and I don't have anything. So king e6. Oh, I see. Okay. I could have, oh, I see. This isn't so easy. I have to be careful. King e6 is good. Now, obviously, b3. I'm going to win that one. Now, rook takes, or pawn takes. Not sure I'm winning this. Rook takes. Go for the two connectors. Probably I'm winning. Still have no checks ever against this guy. Be immune from checks forever. Bishop c5. I have knight f4 check. Actually, ironically. Knight f4 check. Actually, it's good. It's at least a check. Now king c4, knight takes f2. That's the point. Backbreaker. We go after his pawn. I have two connectors there too. Hopefully he's just a little too slow with the counterplay. Guys, this is like the longest simul ever. It's 8:10 and I still got several games left. Actually only played 19 games. Now we have a bunch of moves here. Knight e4. This really should be winning for me. We're up a lot of pawns. Like 2 pawns and a knight ending. Now what? Queen h7 or something like that. This is really ridiculous. I guess I'll just go back. Blockading the c5 square. King takes, knight takes g3. 2 pawns up and a knight ending usually should be winning. Two pawns up and a knight ending. 2 connectors up. He could have tried knight d3 right away. I think that was better. It was a better try. A lot of technical games. We lost 4 at least. Bishop c5 doesn't look right. Why can I never give check anywhere in this game? It's very disturbing. Like, Queen f8 is mate, which is very nice. Always enjoyed that. There is a check there though. Could get. Probably take that away. Wow, f4. That's not really a dangerous move, I think. Pawn takes f4. We'll try to get another pawn here. Kind of guarantee the win. Paschall has a little bit of counterplay. Of course, g4. What a surprise. g4. Can go back into f4 now with my knight. This feels like lost for black, but I'm threatening stuff. It's reminding me of my game against the other guy. I have a note here. Hi, I want to play with you. The game with queens looks very dangerous. Is that mate? Could play 96, I guess. Again, I have no moves after that, like zugzwang. Total zugzwang all the time. Permanent zugzwang. This game, he played. Actually, this guy didn't really check. Western Sahara? What is that? Is that a country? Western Sahara. Wow. I didn't know that was a country. Okay. 41 seconds for Saddest Troll. I play very slow. The grill is too dangerous. Grill. I didn't know there was a grill. Actually, I had to check on d3, not that that does anything. This looks like only move. Saddest Troll is gonna lose. Sadly. They're an amazing fight. It's a little hard to watch. It's a little hard to watch the chat, the stream there when I'm losing on time in all my games, guys. I have no idea what the chat, of course. I have no idea what the chat is. It's a disputed territory. Okay. Well, then, of course, we should use that. Want to create some kind of chaos. Sounds like a good idea. Troll, what's up, man? Did Troll moved? All right. I mean, this is over. I guess just c3 is best. So he took. Wow, he took on f4. Didn't expect that. I didn't see the win for him here. I didn't see the win. Looks like I'm getting away. Fixed my pawns. There's no mate. Famous last words. Queen d4 check. Okay. So now I go up to g5. Oh, I see. I get it. I understand now. If I go up to g5, well, what options do I have, actually? I can go to g6. King g6. Alright, I'll go up to g5, I guess. I don't know. I lose a pawn. Opposite color bishops. It's pretty unclear. Satis Troll resigned. Thank you, Satis Troll, man. Don't be sad. I'm sad. I lost a bunch of games. We're too slow. Game Troll, man. You put up a huge fight today. You were probably better at. Maybe you were better at some point. I don't know. It was really complicated. You had a good coordinated position, but I always had counterplay on the queen side. Typical Benoni. This was a Blumenfeld, but it was a typical kind of Benoni type thing. Look at this move. c5. Now what do I do? My God. What a move that is. What should I do? King h4 or something? Bishop f6, of course. What am I thinking about? I have to play bishop f6. Is there even a question? Alright. Bishop f6. Things are not so clear. If I win this game, I'll feel a little better about the simul, because I lost quite a few. But I feel like one more victory would feel a little better. I don't think I can go passive here. Not so easy to mate me or something. I feel like we stole the initiative from white. Maybe it'll end up in a draw with opposite color bishops or something, but at the moment it's pretty complicated. Don't make fun of the troll, man. He's he's learning, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. Making fun of him for being and whatever. That's a totally childish approach. He has the guts to like put it on the line and learn, and it's not like he's hopeless. He's getting better all the time. Obviously getting better. I mean, there's four or five of the last 7 or 8 games felt like Troll was really in it. Queen a7 check. I think we're winning. Maybe it's a little early to suppose that, but looks really promising. With those 2 connected passed pawns, I don't know, man. It looks really dangerous for white. And he's got less time. But there is only 1 game left. This has been a really long simul, guys. I mean, usually I'm done by like 8:05, 8:10. It's 8:18 now. And by the way, Troll was the 2nd longest game too, and he's usually like one of the longest. There have been other really weak players who had terrible scores against me. But Troll, guys, when you look at his score, he just loses on time most of these games. I mean, half the time he had a reasonable position and just lost on time. Alright, now, Queen a1 check probably can't hurt, can it? Hurt to play Queen a1 check. I don't think it could hurt to play that. Maybe. Got all kinds of nasty threats now. F3 check. I wonder if it was a mistake, actually. Right. Going with F3 check. We'll try to make the first queen. First queen. Hopefully the last. No whammies. First queen, no whammies. Do you think during simul people don't play their best? Well, I know one thing, that they're trying to win on time here, and then you're definitely not playing your best. But I feel that most of the wins here were the guys who really tried to play fast and make my life difficult on the clock. I lost and drew a bunch of really promising positions tonight. Queen takes c3 check, king e4, or bishop g5 check. Ooh, bishop g5 check, followed by f2. And how do you stop the pawn? Well, that's really ugly. Okay, maybe we'll both queen, but he'll get mated in the middle of the board or something. f2, c7, f1 queen. I actually have queen e1 check too, which might even be an improvement. Queen e1 check. He can't take, he loses his queen, so he has to play king somewhere. And then I'm promoting. I don't know, maybe it was a mistake? Hard to believe he doesn't get mated here if I have two queens with the initiative. Guys, check out my YouTube videos on video chess training. That's my YouTube channel. And if anybody's interested in lessons, don't forget to send me an email, videochesstrainer@gmail.com. This is my last simul for 2 weeks or so. I'm going to be going to the US for 2 months. Starting July 1st, I'm going to be streaming North American time. So there will be no simul next Sunday on Lee Chess. I'll be in transition, but not that kind of transition. We will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. No checks. Yeah, there's a mate on e3. c7, f1 queen, c8 queen, queen e3 mate. He could like give up his queen maybe with check, but it should be winning for black. You're the 2466 guy of Lee Chess. Who are you talking to? Hey Burger, you mean Burger? I can't keep up with the chat, but I tried. Now, it's too late. Too late. Anyway, guys, thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. You guys gave me a really nasty time tonight. I lost a bunch of games, a bunch of draws. This was one of the first lines I looked at, but I just play f1 and like queen h2 check, queen h3. The chess police say that's not going to work. You hear the chess police. They're coming to arrest you. And I got this one. That was like the first variation I had to check, actually, a long time ago. I was really worried about that when I put the king on h4. But man, I had a really terrible time here with the time scramble. Maybe I'll make the simul longer. We'll see what happens when I relocate in 2 weeks' time. I said I think the next simul will probably be like Sunday the 3rd of July. Though I might be able to stream maybe like the Friday before that on the 1st of July. Newberger. Yeah, Newberger might be the 2466 Newberger. I call him Newberger. He's actually, I think he's actually, what is it? Neu, not Burger. Where's his name? But now he looks like Newberger. Did you change your name? Is this mate? It's made in 2. No, it's not made in 2. I don't know how many it's made in. Queenie 6 check? There's got to be a mate here. Queenie 6 check. No mates. Newberger. But there's something else about your name. Neuberger. Lots of queens. Still, there's no mate on H2. You gotta watch out, though. He's trying. Not gonna give him any checks. This is ridiculous. I know I didn't make the best move for sure. It's okay. We're gonna control all the key checking squares. Ooh, another piece in the game now. Should be 3. That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Definitely I'm not using a computer. You would have been mated already. Neuberger. Neuberger. He's 2400. That's it, man. GG. Back to the Arsenic simul. And 11 wins, 5 draws, 4 losses. Really tough. So, we lost a bunch of games. One of the draws I don't count. A game where... Who was it? Don't read this. I gave him a draw in a better position because he just kept offering a draw every move. But other than that, we had 19 games, 11 wins, 4 draws, and 4 losses. So I lost to Jedi Knight in that weird ending. I lost to draw with Meitner, draw with Morphy Fisher, draw with Jerzasti. I thought that was winning for me, then I messed it up. Ziltoid I lost to. No, I won this against Ziltoid. Royal Python I lost. He played that really well. I thought that was the best game, although he let it get out of control. I beat Nam. Kyrgios I lost on time. That was kind of bogus. I was worse, but I think I had good chances to hold there. What else? So, was that the only game I lost on time? I don't remember. Don't read this was the quick draw. I don't know. I guess that was the only one I really lost on time. I lost to PMAV. I really lost to PMAV. That was also a good game. So really tough simul, guys. We'll check you guys later. We're going to stream Monday to Thursday this week. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. CET. So you guys are welcome, and really tough chess tonight. Thanks, everybody. And we will get out of here now and let you enjoy your evening. Keep on streaming. I'm not done eating yet. I've got to go eat my dinner. All right. I'll see you guys later. Out. Peace.